So as those who follow Formula One will know, next year Renault is returning to the sport of Formula One, buying out the current Lotus team, which is really exciting, really cool, and reminds me a little bit of what happened in the early 2000s, late 90s with Renault and Benetton. So how appropriate that today we're going to take a look at the Minichamps Benetton Formula One Renault Sport B201. This car, of course, is being driven by Jenson, one of the all-time great Formula One drivers, certainly one of the better British drivers, really, of the past 15, 16 years. He's been very impressive, actually. A real statesman for the sport. The team itself, Benetton, is my favourite Formula One team of all time. Very sad that they're not still in the sport, but always loved as a kid the colour scheme of the Benettons. Always loved the design of the cars as well. What's interesting is that even though this car does say Benetton and it is run as a Benetton, there's very little Benetton sponsorship on it. And I'm going to try and avoid saying that name. But the reason for that is Renault actually bought the team in 2000 and continued to run the team under the Benetton name until 2002 due to legal reasons and something with the rights, or I'm not exactly sure 100% why, but pretty cool. It is officially, I guess, the last Benetton Formula One car. I'm really excited to get it opened up out of packaging and add this one to my collection. Okay, and here we have the Benetton B201 opened up and out of packaging. A really nice looking Formula One car. Sleek. It is a lot bigger than the Formula One cars of the 90s, my favourite era in Formula One. But at least it doesn't have a lot of the winglets and aerodynamic stuff that made the cars really ugly, especially in the mid-2000s. Having said that, though, you can see the starting and the beginning of a lot of the aero additions to the cars with the winglets and things. And here we've got a nice shot of the Benetton front on. Really nice looking car. It is very box shaped, especially around the sides, but I'm a big fan of this colour scheme and a big fan of this particular car as well. And taking a look on the other side, nice shot there. Some interesting sponsors. And taking a look on the back as well, not a lot of stuff that you can really see there. I love the exhausts, how they are sort of embedded in the bodywork and shoot out like that. I think that's very cool indeed. And just for comparison here, I've got a lot of my other Benetton Formula One models. You can see, I guess, as the progression, the cars do get a lot bigger. And here we've got, I guess, some different Benetton Formula Ones. Michael Schumacher's 1995 championship-winning car. We've got a Jean Alesi Benetton from 97. And then you've got Jenson and also Fisichella's Benetton B201s. So very happy, at least I complete the set. I got the two team cars there from the last year of my favourite team. Overall, it's probably not one of the nicest looking Benettons. It's a nice looking car, but I think the earlier Benettons were, one, a lot more successful, and two, visually a lot cooler as well. And because of the increased sponsors and things like that, had a lot more detail put into them. Having said that, though, they're still really nice models. If you can pick them up for a good price, I think it's well worth getting the Minichamps Benetton. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review on the Benetton B201, driven by Jenson.